You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, and Adrian here from Drake Wing Gaming. To some of you on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Repeat, Owen's Path. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alright, burnt or not, Philip still ate all of Owen's cooking. For all of his complaining, Philip still cared enough not to waste Owen's efforts. I couldn't help but smile softly. It was good to see them get along again. Philip suddenly pressed a hand against his forehead and squeezed his eyes shut. Speaking of food, I'm feeling a bit nauseous again. You need any help there, buddy? Philip shook his head slowly before hobbling out the door. I can walk to the bathroom on my own, thanks. Owen and I stared after him with concern. Is he, gonna be alright? Philip's a tough kid. I wouldn't worry too much. After all, he's got the great Owen Lorelei to look after him. Oh, that reminds me. I pulled out the package I got from earlier. Some grumpy mailman guy asked me to give this to you. Oh, a delivery for me? As I handed Owen the package, I noticed his face immediately brighten when seeing the sender's name. The package read, From Oleander Lorelei. A relative, maybe? Owen hastily opened up the cardboard box and lifted the lid. His smile instantly disappeared when he saw whatever was inside. I tried to take a peek, but he quickly snapped the box shut and set it aside. Thanks for the delivery, Adrian. I hope it wasn't too much trouble for you. It's no problem. What was inside, though? Owen shrugged, his face unreadable past his forced grin. Stuff and things. Anyway, I'd better go check up on Philip and see if he's doing okay. I'll be right back. As Owen left the room, my eyes were drawn to the cardboard box laying on his desk. I quickly glanced around to see if he's gone. He'd probably get angry if I looked through his mail, but my hands were prying the box open before my brain could comprehend my decisions. The box was filled to the brim with letters. Most of them looked really old, some of them even dating back 7 years ago. They were all written by Owen and addressed to Dad. Not a single letter had been opened. I stared wide-eyed at a sticky note stuck to the inside of the cardboard box. It read, Do not contact me again. This is... I suddenly felt a gentle hand rest on my shoulder as Owen closed the box lid. Adrian, it's rude to look through other people's mail, you know. Ah! I'm so sorry. I got a bit curious and... Owen, are you alright? Huh? Are you worried about me? Of course I am. Owen looked taken aback for a moment, but smiled reassuringly. I'm fine, Adrian. This kind of thing's been going on for years. It's nothing new. I'm pretty used to it by now. So no worries, alright? It's not healthy to bottle things up like that, Owen. If you don't want to tell me, can you at least promise to talk to someone? Owen's face scrunched up with constrained discomfort. Adrian, there's some things that are better left unsaid. But ignoring your problems won't make them go away. Facing them head-on isn't always an option, either. I'm glad you're worried about me, but talking about it will just dig up bad memories. So just leave it be, alright? Oh, yeah. Are you sure? Owen took a deep breath and forced a wide grin. Yeah, Adrian, I'm sure. Now with that out of the way, let's go make dinner for Philip. I could sure use some help. I'm pretty sure Philip's getting sick of having burnt spaghetti for his last 3 meals. He was changing the subject. I stared at him, unconvinced, but decided not to push it. As I let Owen drag me into the kitchen, I couldn't help but wonder, how many of those happy-go-lucky smiles were genuine? Today ended rather calmly. It was a nice change after everything that happened yesterday. It was good to see everyone back to their normal, cheerful selves. Except, I glanced out the window, my heart skipping a beat. Streaks of white soared through the night sky like gentle dust in the wind. It was a meteor shower that Echo mentioned. Echo! Hey! Are you there? There was no answer. Where could he be? With a huff, I trudged out of my room and made my way towards the roof. Wow, the view's beautiful up here. Shooting stars broke through the blackness of the night in a serene shower of light. The scene felt familiar to me somehow. Hey there, Adrian. Enjoying the view? Echo, you're here! Yep. Hey. Why don't we have a seat and enjoy the night together? I'm sure you'd need it after a long day. If you say so. I sat down at one of the tables and stared at Echo. His body seemed to shimmer in time with the falling stars, little cracks on his chest slowly closing up with each falling star. Ah, that's much better. Echo? With that, Echo hopped up into a chair beside me, and the two of us stared into the trailing night sky. There was a gentle but pleasant silence between us. Echo's eyes filled with nostalgia. It still astounded me how little I knew about him, but at the same time, I feel like I've known him since forever. The silence was hanging heavier between the two of us. Finally, Echo spoke. Hey, Adrian? Yeah? What do you wish? Well, I wish that... Shh! Won't come true if you say it out loud, silly. There you go. Remember, don't say it out loud. Then why did you bother asking? Well, I guess... You know what? How about I tell you a little story instead? A story? Yeah, my story. Echo closed his eyes and sat back on his chair. He looked so tired. Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, a little star fell from the sky. That star was very bitter. He didn't like people. They were always demanding the stars for selfish things, wishing upon them to fulfill their desires. More wealth, more vanity, more attention. The little shooting star dreaded what kind of person would wish upon him. Someone selfish? Someone pretentiously good-willed? Or would no one wish upon him at all? As it turns out, a single little boy witnessed him as he fell out of the sky. The boy wished upon the star, and that little boy's wish broke his heart. It was a wish no one should have made, especially not a child. It was quite a foolish wish. No, seriously, Adrian, it was a really stupid wish. I was inches away from punching you in the face. Well, most kids deserve to be bullied at least a little bit. How old was I? 6? Too young to be that stupid. Most kids your age were wishing to be an astronaut or a millionaire. I was a very creative child. Echo smirked. Truly a tortured artist. We fell silent for a moment. My eyes drifted upward, tracing the brilliant streaks of light bleeding across the sky. My chest felt a little heavy. Wishes can change, can't they? Nobody wants the same thing they wished for when they were kids. Echo couldn't look at me. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm still here. That means a part of you still wants that wish to be granted. I'm glad that I've stayed with you for so long, but for your sake, I hope I'll never be granted. Echo sighed and placed a comforting hand on my shoulder. His skin was cool to the touch, like a refreshing spring breeze. I have an odd feeling that terrible things will start happening to you and those around you. Enjoy your summer while you can, Adrian. It won't last forever. That's ominous. Day 6. Polarized. The Saturday sunlight streamed through the window as I tried to keep my eyes open at the kitchen table. Everyone was up early for some ungodly reason, but at least Sissel was cooking up a delicious breakfast for us. We all collectively agreed that Owen was forbidden from cooking anything again, and that Philip lost all kitchen appliance privileges. Sissel also gave Philip an earful for blowing up the toaster a few days ago. He had grown fairly protective of his kitchen after 2 unknown kitchen disasters moved into the dorm. I had another yawn and rubbed my eyes. First weekend here at the academy, huh? Not even sure there's anything to do. What plans do you guys have? Want to hang out or something? The boredom's already taken hold, huh? Sorry, but I can't hang out much today. I've got a job at the local community center. Wait, the one at the west end of town? I work there too. I sighed with disappointment. Looked like everyone was busy today. Wait. What? Seriously? You have a job? Jesus, that much of a surprise? But you're rich! You sure you didn't hit your head this morning? I didn't think you had much of a work ethic, to be honest. Ow, you guys are breaking my heart. My poor self-esteem can only take so much. That's fine, it's padded by a thick layer of ego. I guess you're all sort of right, though. It's more volunteer work than a job. Wow, Owen, that's surprisingly altruistic of you. It's also a great place to pick up cute guys. Y'all should drop by sometimes. Maybe I could introduce you. There was a collective groan of exasperation across the room. Just when you were accidentally cool for a moment. Well, I'd better head off to work now. See you all around. Wait, Philip, what do you mean accidentally cool? What was it? Was that a compliment? And off they went. The dorm space felt pretty empty and quiet with the two of them gone. I guess you're busy at the cafe today too, huh? Actually, no, I'm stupidly free today. Sissel was mumbling under his breath as he scrubbed the dishes in the kitchen sink. Boss insisted that I take a day off. Something like I'm the one paying you. If I say you're getting a break, you're getting a break. At least you have some time now to relax. Ugh, what am I even supposed to do now with an entire day? It's too much free time for my comfort. Sissel finished rinsing the rest of the dishes and made his way out the door with a huff. Oh, I'm heading off too. See you around, Adrian. I was left alone in the kitchen. Something dreadful about being alone when your friends were busy doing other things. It left my chest feeling hollow and cold. Tugging at my hair, I leaned back on my chair and stared blankly at the ceiling. Weekends were a time of peace and relaxation, but no, everyone had to get a job. And the only other guy to have the day off doesn't even know how to relax. I let out a sigh and leaped to my feet, ignoring the gnawing anxiety that reverberated across the kitchen's empty walls. I needed to leave this room immediately. Gotta find someone, no, something to occupy my mind. What am I even doing today? Getting to know this side of the city sounded kinda appealing. It might be fun to see Owen and Philip at work, too. I wonder what kind of things they do. I pushed myself off my lazy ass and practically ran out the door, leaving the empty, gnawing kitchen walls. Oh my god. Oh, my face. Oh god. I'm gonna pause it right there, y'all. That actually physically hurt. I'm sick now, if y'all couldn't tell, so yeah. I'm gonna wrap that one up just a little short. Alright, thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!